Part of the problem with poetry and rap and stuff like that is that a lot of it is really self-indulgent. I mean, a lot of commercial hip-hop is basically people bragging about all their bling and their girls and guns, or how big their dick is, or how some man done them wrong, like a lot of other songs. It's all about keeping it real and stuff, when a lot of it probably isn't, and I personally can't really relate. And then there's the more experimental stuff that could be seen as being in love with the inner workings of its own chuff. And then there's spoken word, which also has its limitations on more than a handful of occasions. Rarely do you get anything that is delivered without an ego, which maybe is impossible not to do. Unfortunately, this will go no real way towards finding a remedy for the situation. And I don't think Dr. V would make a good secret agent. I could argue that this is a point where it begins, late one Sunday night, the spring 2010. Sounds futuristic, don't it, like we should all be a society reliant on spaceships. Because nothing ever really begins with a beginning. It's more the setting of a scene than anything. And where are those spaceships now? Space travel equals major fail unless they've intended it to be like that. Which if they did do, I doubt. Cross this thing out. I don't feel for once the Sunday fear. I'm tired and it's time for bed before I fall asleep right here, right then. Margate eats you if you're not careful. It seduces you with sea and sun, and then you become one of them, the weird people, the people from the sea. The gibbering something else people, and this ain't a racist statement about the current demographic, more about how it carves into you like a hatchet and licks at your skin and gnaws at your bones if you allow it. Have it, Smokey, have it. You're walking around with scuffed, skanky trainers and boredom, sun shining through half-drawn curtains and headboards and stickers. Flicker, 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 flicker. Repeat of words is weakness. Stop this, hold this. Raking in cheese like Wycliffe, sod this. No chorus coming up to save us from more boredom. I smell the washed up, tangy smell of dog's muck. Walking along the road, only to exit the town without anyone else noticing. Hiding under floorboards and talking to neighbours only. I'm trying not to make this sound like it's written as a transcription by something by Beatnik. I want it to be maybe something. Maybe I shouldn't give two stodgy shits. It's April the 25th at this moment. Free Sally. I don't think Dr. V would make a good secret agent. Pretentious bullshit. It was like 1975, whatever that one means. More crossings out, my friend. This must be muttered or minced with the sound turned down. Catch my drift. Stuck to the thread. Sound effects, I like this. 3 stories, a beautiful building it would be if it weren't indeed here indeed. I wonder if this is the end of the line, when for you it's the start of something else this time. Machines, productions, wines and dines. Held in stasis, rhythm and crap. This is a new form of rap called rant. Yes, turn to page 27. No, since when did you become so damn successful? It'd be egotistical to claim that this is my artistic manifesto, like someone who can't explain why they stick swordfish blades to the guts of a basketball. Gallery display. Do I want that? How fucking much? And if it ain't a success, then obviously I didn't want it enough, to the nth degree. I must wallow in failure for the penance I must pay for the path I plotted for myself to follow, like a living bumhole, waiting for things to synchronise, for the path I plotted for myself to follow, living like a cockroach, wanting for things to synchronise, waiting for things to synchronise. Every day is a new day in which I come to try. I've pondered over the last few days how I don't think Dr. V would make a good secret agent. A slave to the stuff, more corruption. I'm trying to jumble the verse, rearrange the structures. R.I.P. Dr. V 2008.